Bye. I'm hoping that might sound good. I'm on a big speaker today. Right now. But it's coming. It's coming. Ow.
It sound right, boy.
What's up? Welcome to the Comfort Level Backwitabanger podcast here at WCND Media. Today is News Trash Thursday. Papers in the building. It's me, JANNYSHMANNY. What's up?
Yeah, what up? It's your boy Paper Man, back with a banger, man. Say with JANNYSHMANNY on the Comfort Level podcast at WCND Media. And
it's News Trash Thursday, Papers.
Yeah, News Trash Thursday.
You've been working hard, huh?
Yeah, I haven't been going to no shows, no nothing. I know people like, damn, where the fuck is Papers at? Nigga, I gotta take care of 2 families and my great grandmother.
We falling back, dog. Like, we doing the main work. That's what we doing, the main work. Falling back. If you ain't with the main flow, then we have to put you on the back burner, dog. I'm sorry.
Just fucking burn. Next time you burn.
She tripping.
Well, being up
All right, you know what I mean? That's what you gotta do. So it's News Trash Thursday. We're gonna come in. We're gonna give you a little bit of news. It may not be trash, but it might be funny. But you know, it's just something that we got. But you know, we always get into our mission statement. So, you want to hear it? Here you go.
We are a community-based promotional platform exposing our voices to bring awareness to brands created by our people for the people. We use our voices to share truth, creativity, and encouragement with guests and listeners to nature and heal and inspire them and hopes and efforts to make the world a better and more empathetic place. Here at WCND Media and their academy, we are becoming a part of the spotlight for County of Camden to build and enhance the quality of lives by bringing awareness to our outlets of programs and self-help. You know, our guests range from city/county business and officials, independent entrepreneurs to mainstream music artists and creators. We are also bringing independent music, not to mention, great visuals from our surrounding cities, areas, that support either our city directly or indirectly. So y'all know
we pushing. So make sure you come in here, with our collaboration of committed volunteers. We're recognizing your strength and giving the opportunity, to, nurture in our city's diversity. And we're committed to the cultural and the commercial growth of our community. We try to provide everybody with a voice in identifying what matters most so that we can influence decisions that affect us all. Without you, we can't do it. We have a real opportunity here to learn and grow and to build something in a way that reflects the values of the whole community.
The whole community.
And
dope, right?
Our personal businesses. Right. I want to add that in, because not only do we sit here every Tuesday and Thursday on a podcast and bring information that will help all of us, we also have businesses outside of here that we have to take care of, and that we do. And we take care of a lot of people. You know what I mean? So we just want a fair shake back. That's it. Okay? And we got a few announcements before we get into the news. The ongoing pumpkin decorating contest is going on here. It started in the beginning of the month on the 2nd, October 2nd, and it runs to October 27th. And the winner will be chosen. You are to paint a pumpkin. The winner will be chosen on the 30th, and you will receive a prize. It could be any size pumpkin. Good luck. Good luck. All right. And the pumpkins will be here on display. Dare Academy and Friends, Sunday, October 31st, 3 to 6 p.m. We'll be outside with the trunk or treat. Pull up with your cars. Let's treat the kids and do the COVID. All the kids will be pre-packaged and given out with gloves, and masks will be worn. Okay? And it's outside. God bless you. Rain or shine. Bless you.
Thank you.
Y'all sneezing because, we had a problem with the gnats.
Oh, yeah.
From the trash can, not having the lid out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I came in here and I sprayed the place down. I killed Uncle Joe.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah, you can't even find him, can you?
No,
I choked him out. I choked him out. So there's no gnats flying.
So what we talking about today? Trash?
Yeah, it's news trash.
We got
Thursday.
news trash Thursday. You know what I'm saying? We got news trash Thursday. So by far this past week, most bizarre story unfolded in Lithuania. You know what I'm saying? Where stunned doctors removed more than 2 pounds of metal objects like screws and nails from the stomach of a man who told them he become compelled to eat the dangerous metals after he had quit drinking. What the fuck is wrong with him?
And so he gonna eat nails and shit?
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him.
Man, you better throw that Henny back.
I wonder when he take a shit, do that shit rip his asshole? You know what I mean?
You better throw that Henny back and stop the
madness. What the fuck is wrong with him? So, you know what I'm saying? The unnamed patient explained that the strange effect began about a month ago when he decided to embrace a sober lifestyle. You feel what I'm saying? However, and what it is believed to be the result of alcohol withdrawal syndrome. You people always make up some shit.
So you mean to tell me when he stopped drinking and then he started doing all this crazy stuff, did he feel better? Like, come on, did you get... All right, the alcohol has some effects. You either going to feel
what's in the metal?
Yeah, what's in the metal?
A little trichomonas or something? He was tricking off on the metal. The nigga was tricking off with the metal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the guy
was tricking off with the metal, man. You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand.
Pardon my French.
Yeah, well, we don't understand that because we know people that went from alcohol to pills to weed to stuff like that. But who in the hell goes to eating nails and screws? Here, sir. Here, baby, you want to take
all right, so he suddenly began scarfing down the various pieces of metal until he experienced abdominal pain.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
No shit, Sherlock. You pompous asshole. So, and he started feeling abdominal pain and went to the hospital for help. The surgeon spent 3 hours removing the objects from the man. Damn, 3 hours. So who is now recovering under observation in a hospital?
No, they should have sent him. They should have sent him to the nut house. That's what they should have did. What they should have did is say, you're not drinking. You're trying to get it. Try this Thorazine. That's what they should have told.
I don't know. Who the fuck goes from not drinking to fucking scarfing down metal objects for the rest of your life? I don't fucking get it.
Well, it wasn't like he was doing stuff with screws and nails and stuff like that. Like, come on now. Common sense will tell you if you eat a nail, it's gonna pierce you inside. Let me tell you what I seen today before we get to another story. We're gonna give you all a video and then we're gonna come back. But let me tell you,
I'm done already.
Real story today.
I'm done already.
Real story today. I'm driving in my car, right? So I pulls over to see my boy. Right? So I see my boy. I look over to my boy on the right. I look over to the left. I see a brother, he walking, pacing back and forth. And I'm like, dang, his pants about to fall down. Pants, I got to stand up on this one. Pants down to here, okay? Everything out. Pants down to here.
So you mean to tell me this nigga got on a pair of coochie cutters and he a man? He got on a pair of coochie cutters.
No, he ain't have coochie cutters. He had the pants hanging down like y'all do. This is for you.
Oh yeah.
He had the other ones there too. He had the pants hanging down like you do. But this is the thing. What was he trying to show? The back or the front? Because I made a statement to my boy. I started laughing. He's like, what's funny? I said, why is the pants all the way down there and he ain't got no dick? The guy said, you better speed off quick. I said, yeah, let me get up out of here.
So,
because he said, yo, man, yo. And I'm like, he don't got no dick.
So I'm like
why would you have your pants all the way down?
I'm like the Instagram John where you hear the guy in the back and he like.
He's a peanut gallery. But having your pants sagging down like that, y'all, that's a fad that y'all had.
Yo,
it really has.
Stop sagging your damn pants. What you want your ass out for? What you need a breeze in your ass? If you need a breeze in your ass, you need to wear a butt pad.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? So you can soak up all the sweat and shit that you've been dripping through all day. Don't hang your ass out. You add your asses out. You invite motherfuckers to come and fuck you. That's what the fuck you. That's what you're doing when you got your pants down. So put a belt on. Pull your pants up all the way. It's nothing wrong with pulling your pants up. I pull my pants up all the time.
Yeah, but you're not gonna have them cutting, having your balls up in your stomach.
No,
that's
not.
The only thing.
I'm not. Yo, what up, B?
Yeah, but you don't put the whole.
People, tell me out there. Would you wear men? Would you wear Would you wear shorts that's damn near coochie cutters? Like you some female blocking the air restriction to your nuts and stuff like that. Would you do it? You know what I'm saying? If you would, please let me know.
We're moving on. I got a video for y'all.
This is not my first time on live. I've been on live a lot of times.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
Back with
it's your boy Paper Man, back with a banger man. You know what I'm saying? Sitting here with JANNYSHMANNY on a Comfort Level podcast at WCMD Media. Please tune in to Thursday. And we got this music popping right now.
At this time, we need y'all to put your lighters up. Kings must protect the queens of all springs. Nowadays, the generation don't know what that law means. Never seen so many females debating for it. Killers freaking habits and the family been paying for it. your sisters, they recorded. Listen, nothing gotta give, ain't nothing G about it. First Amendment, so it's only right I speak about it. City full of demons, yeah, that's how it's seen. When you kids can't even trick or treat on Halloween. No, so they hit whoever on the scene. Shoot first, think later, that's the only thing. We're full of walking, what's wrong with them? They warn over like they don't belong to them. Mr. Women and children gotta stay strong for them. Pouring my thoughts, it was time to make a song for them.
Love is all we need, da da da. Love is all we need, da da da. You got to stop and look inside the soul. You got to know just what to do. Love is all we need, da da da. Love is all we need, da da da.
Turn on the notice and immediately another sad story of a homicide that needed me. What happened to order? What happened to decency? Lacking compassion, having the caskets repeatedly. Out of control, the credit control. Misguided, got spotted. The devil got their soul. Gotta be mindful of the company you keep. You're guilty by association. Nothing is sweet. Cops stop us on the brothers run out sleep. When is enough to be enough? You must repeat. Negativity is the trend that's keeping you down. Crazy, crazy, we need you now. Numbers don't lie, count the laws. Too many rules they like. Most times they not their thoughts. Government showing this no the sun in time of dark. Brothers left up, just up and left and trying to stall.
Love is all we need, da da da. Love is all we need, da da da. You gotta stop and look inside the soul. You gotta know just what to do. Love is all we need, da da da. Love is all we need, da da da.
So this is the video is by DELL-P, DELL-P 215. He's from Philadelphia. DELL-P will be in the building at 6:00 for his interview. He made that video this year by any means, so that you guys understand the homicide rate in Philadelphia. The homicide rate is going up and up and up. I think the count is almost at 500 right now. It may have went over, but every single day, more than one person is being murdered in the city of Philadelphia. And they are not finding these murders. The gun violence is crazy there.
Yes,
It's crazy there. And if you're a part of it, you need to get out of it now.
Yeah.
You need to get out of it, okay?
You
People
really
make
do.
mistakes, but you can come back from this. You know, we don't want. Did you take the Bluetooth off?
Mhm.
We don't want to.
Oh, you want my Bluetooth off?
Yeah, I can't get on if you're on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, with that being said, you know, just be aware.
Yeah, my Bluetooth off.
All right. What's it called?
DC done.
It's not picking up. Let me see if it comes.
Hit it over.
Hit what over? All you do is go like that and it should show up. There it is. No. Okay, all for one. All for one. This is some trash. A lone chair. It's up to you. You think it's trash?
Yeah, shout out to DELL-P that's
I
gonna
wanna
be here in the building soon.
see what you guys think about this. Okay, all for one. A lone chair placed at a lone table in the middle of a Swedish field may just be the hottest reservation in the COVID-19 era of dining. Okay,
Oh wow.
So
I hear that.
bord för en is Swedish for a table for one.
Okay.
Okay. So Linda Carlson
Fun.
and Rasmus Person's restaurant in the Swedish village of Ransatter, you know, the population is just over 100 people. You got it?
Yeah.
The population just over 100. You gotta stop. So it's just one. They serve just one diner per day. Just one. You heard me? Just one diner per day. And the restaurant is already booked up through the summer with a growing wait list. How about that? They got 100 people in the city. They got one table in the restaurant, and they only serve one diner per day to fight the COVID.
That's
one
crazy.
person.
That's crazy.
One person. So
I couldn't
I
believe
guess
that. So one person runs the whole damn near the whole store.
I guess you're only cooking for one. What the fuck?
I mean, she probably does a lot of preparations, or he.
Yeah,
she
so
does a lot
I
of
guess
preparation
it's very
before time,
special.
So then that's the way that they get it done. But me personally, I probably would run a store by myself. Yeah, I could do it. You know what I mean? It's just like cooking for a family of 5 or something like that. You know what I mean? You could cook, if you could cook for a family of 5, you could cook for a family of 10. And if you could cook for a family of 10, you could cook for a guest of 20. So that means you have now.
Let me tell you something. Last week I went over Paper's house for dinner last week. Okay. They had a lot of shit. Papers was cooking a lot of shit, but I ain't get it all. Okay. I'm gonna tell you something. Because he was standing at the stove, he was eating it. His wife was over there, she was eating it. She was like, "Oh, you ain't eat all the chicken, did you?" Well, let me get a piece of chicken. I never tasted that chicken. Okay. I had a piece.
She said she only wanted a little bit. So
like, yeah, but you could have given me a piece of chicken.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't know.
Listen, I ain't got no teeth. He gave me steak. And then they want to say, "Did you eat your turnips? Did you eat your turnips?" Yeah, I ate my turnips.
So you know she was chewing like this.
No, that steak actually was.
That's how a person chew with no teeth.
You know, the steak was actually.
And then they look
up.
To the dentist and then they look up.
I went to the dentist today. Look at my teeth.
Oh, okay. Oh, they cleaned them. Oh, they did their thing. Okay.
You can really see the gap.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, so they got everything out of there. They did the deep dish.
Yeah, it was great. And then
and your lips like this.
And then they told me if I want to get new dentures, I thought she was right now. I was like, 2014 is gone, man. This is 2021. She said, "No, that's the price." I was like, "Oh shit, okay, I'll be without."
Golly,
for
man.
a while.
So that means the price of.
So my cash app is sight.
So that means that the price of porcelain veneers have skyrocketed.
It's
skyrocketed.
All right, so back to this all for one thing. Did you know that the patrons don't even meet the server?
Oh no. So who brings the food out?
Well, it's a 3-course vegetarian meal, and it's sent to the table in a picnic basket via a 50-meter rope pulley, taking at least some of the social, the awkwardness out of eating alone. How in the hell is that taking the awkwardness out of eating alone? You won't come near me, okay? They say you can wear gloves, you can mask up, you can stay 6 feet apart. Hand me my damn plate. That's crazy.
What y'all think? Would y'all do that? Would y'all sit at a restaurant?
You in the middle of the damn desert.
In the middle of the damn desert, and only one person serving you, cooking your food.
It's only 100 people in the town.
I mean, I wouldn't have no problem with sitting there by myself.
That's ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying?
That is ridiculous. So I think that's some crazy shit right there. I think that was.
He might as well be at home and put his hands in his nuts and start scratching it. And get him a TV with a remote.
Crazy. That's
and a bear.
That is some shit.
Oh my
Baby's
goodness.
got something for you.
All right, so I got something for y'all. Here you go.
Right here.
This is called the copycat. Right? All right, so Gary Samuel, you know what I'm saying? Lambie. Gary Samuel Lambie. I never heard of a name like that
That's
before.
all right. We give names.
That's just like this guy I used to know. His name back in the day. His name. We was on
What's his name?
on the Air Force.
This is some funny shit.
Shit, right? You know the Army shit. So I was on there. You know, AP store and all that shit. So it was this kid that used to come out, and we used to clown it because every time we used to be like, "Hey, what's up, buddy? What's your name?" And he would come out and he'd be like, "My name is Prentice Orlando Baker."
No.
So he'd be like, so yeah, I mean, shout out to Prentice Orlando Baker. So it was the funniest. So he used to come out every time we come out, we just be like, yo, what's your name? He like Prentice Orlando Baker. And, you know, and he was proud to say his name. Like he said his name with strike force, like Prentice Orlando Baker. And I was like, oh, he's gonna be a proud cadet when he get older.
Yeah, he was proud.
So Gary Samuel Lambie, broke into a commercial property in Toronto. He wasn't exactly discreet though. Why is that? Why wasn't this motherfucker discreet? If you breaking into something, nigga, be discreet. Be discreet. Make sure you be discreet. So this motherfucker wasn't discreet. So midway through the break-in and entering, the 54-year-old, god damn it, 54-year-old stopped to eat some goddamn food. He was hungry. How you hungry?
You stealing.
How you
You
hungry?
stealing.
And you robbing somebody.
You robbing. You can't stop.
That's like you robbing a nigga on Thanksgiving. Oh shit! Look at the
Let me
table.
stop and eat the turkey.
The turkey and the greens and all that
Let me
shit.
get that drumstick right
You
there.
know what I'm saying?
Them yams right there.
It's
Wait,
like,
hold
come
on.
on. It's like, come on. What are you doing?
You got the gun like this here. Give me
Yeah.
your wallet.
So he went to go eat some food. So leaving scraps behind, he then left an even bigger clue. Now, what fucking clue is this?
Okay, they already got your saliva DNA from
This asshole.
what he did.
This asshole. This shit is funny right here. I swear to God. This asshole hit it over to the office printer and made a photocopy of his face. What the fuck is wrong with you? So he made a photocopy of his face. Toronto police released the copy featuring Lambie's blurry vision and his white wide-brimmed fedora to the public. And the fugitive was identified and he was arrested on separate matters later that month. The bright side, Lambie now has a much clearer portrait in his mugshot.
Yeah, you got a clear portrait now.
His
They
mugshot
done that
is a
shit.
clear portrait of him. And people, they identified him even though the blurriness was in. But he's an asshole. Why you stop to go take something, you go get something to eat, then he just feel comfortable to just turn over
Playing around because he's so damn
and turn around and fucking walk over to the photocopy and photocopy your face. Who literally puts their face underneath the photocopy machine? So,
We used to do that with our ass. Not titties.
come on. Yeah, your ass and your titties. What the fuck you putting your face on there and you robbing the place? Just doesn't make sense. So that's trash news today.
That was
Shout
some
out to
trash.
that asshole.
So
And
he wins the biggest trash
Yeah.
can of the day.
He got to.
That shit
he
was
got
some
to.
shit.
He got
Now,
to.
if my sound effects was hooked up, I would have flushed his ass down the
Yeah,
toilet.
we flushed his
That's
ass
what
down
we
the
would
toilet.
did. Yes.
So,
But sound effects ain't hooked up. But
asshole. So any of y'all tell me, Bigo, any of y'all in Facebook and YouTube and and everybody, would you rob a place and then eat some food and then go photocopy your face at the photocopy thing and not take the photocopy with you? He just left it there. Asshole. What's
so
next?
what do y'all think about WCMD Media?
Mm.
Just whatever you think. Make sure you subscribe
Right.
to
Go
us
subscribe
here at
to
WCMD Media. It's on Facebook, it's on YouTube, it's on Instagram, and the web. It's
And the
everywhere.
web. It's
Just
everywhere.
put it in
You know what I'm
WCMD
saying?
Media.
Make sure you
Put
go
it in.
follow us. Please go follow us.
Yes, make sure you. What's up, Lassiter in the building? That's Earl Lassiter, lead singer of the legendary Intruders. We got people like that, legends. We got a legend coming in the building. We got a legend. We got a legend sitting right here. Okay, legendary. Got new music dropping. We're gonna play this track.
I'm not legendary, just my music.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Damn it.
His music is
My
legendary.
music is legendary. I'm not
Try to see
legendary,
the
but my
track
music
come up.
is.
Yeah.
This person y'all getting right here is the average Joe. Y'all ain't getting the legendary person.
This shit low.
Turn it up.
Back with a banger, man.
Back with a banger, man. You heard it.
You know I do.
Me steady flossing, big bossin'. Hit that motherfucking clutch out Austin. Get lost in the town out Boston. With a French chick I be seeing often. Out Charleston. Stacking money to the ceiling, get lost in. Ships been a whip, been I be in the latest. Trip set up and did it, I be in the business. When my niggas getting money at the endless. Ride around and drop top Benzes. Head blown from the red bone on the phone, texting me now. Money, anything. Me doing my thing. Switching my game. Knowing my lane. Minding my business. Keeping it fitness. Fuck with no nitwits. Some in the Benjis. Niggas is stingy. So I grind, keep the world while they're on go. I be in the promo. Going loco with a fofo, put you in a chokehold, bringing that money by the boatload. Got a bad bitch look like Coco. Hit the scene on a set, get moto. Put a picture on the wall for the promo. Get hits in the rain in the middle. All for the flow, go. Mommy, she throw it with no hands. Popping that thing like a grand slam. Throw on the back and she understand. Knowing it came from the motherland. Mommy, she throw it with no hands. Popping that thing like a grand slam. Throwing it back for the rubber bands. Knowing it came from the motherland. Pop, perk in my dick car. Switch lanes in the porch, get sucked y'all. Little bad bitch squirted when she bust off. Had a nigga on serve when the way came. Then it crashed and it came in the wind. Leaned in the seat, looking at the stars in the east. Chilling in the belly of the beast on the cold streets with the OE. So niggas don't approach me. You know what it is when it don't be. Don't be talking about ends when you round them. They'll run up in your crib when you family. Take everything you want out the county. Leave you on empty, don't tempt me. Ain't nothing but money makers around me. Ride the rich, feed the poor, either or. We gon' make this money. Fly by night, overnight success. I'ma make it to the venue by the night. My fans gon' love when I night. They gon' make this music blow tonight. Look at all these views, they going up. I ain't young no more, I'm growing up. It's a million things I wanna touch. Roll like Ray Allen. Mommy, she throw it with no hands. Throwing that thing like a grand slam. Throwing it back like she understand. Knowing it came from the motherland. Mommy, she throw it with no hands. Popping that thing like a grand slam. Throwing it back for the paper bags. Knowing it came from the motherland. Loving the way that she do it, too. My music, the way that she pose that. Dropping that ass in the song, so fast to the long. And watch how the where we at. Two on the beat and I bully that. Beat up the track, I'm a fully cat. Mine is the issue with niggas that think they the best they can go and challenge with me. Buck 50 on the dance, me advance. I give a ghost. Get going, never been lukewarm. Eye the storm, my car, this beat is a born. You pop me on. Now we been in and out of lanes. That's for making my own way. That's for making my own change. That's for greatness that I am awakened. Third eye on the beam. Yeah, I mean, knocking these niggas out by the team. I am a beast when I'm getting this cream. Solo for sure, you niggas can't hold me. I keep a gat on me at all times. Might just blow up like time bomb. This is my life and my timeline. All of my women be bad dogs. Flicking the wrist and them diamonds shine. Shackle that booty like I'm a star. That watch how the chopper fly. That watch how the chopper fly. Blacka, 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 blacka. With no hands. Popping that thing like a grand slam. Throwing it back when she understand. Knowing it came from the motherland. Mommy, she throw it with no hands. Popping that thing like a grand slam. Throwing it back for the paper bags. Knowing it came from the motherland. Loving. She do it to all my music, the way that she pole dance. Dropping that ass in my song so fast to the lawn and watch how the where we at. Took on a beat in a booty day. Beat up the track, I'm a Philly cat. Mine is the issue with niggas that think that they're best they could go and challenge with me. Buck 50 on the dash. That shit is popping.
That shit is popping. Brand new.
Brand new. Any chicks that want to do the
platforms,
do the no hands dance, please let me know. You feel what I'm saying? Go on my Instagram at @paperbands @_paperbands_ and make sure you go and you do the challenge. Just go look up the song. It's called Street Cred Records, No Hands. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go cop that joint up. Go get it. It's streaming now. Do y'all dance to it.
Yeah.
Listen, whoever got the best dance,
Are you outside?
I got some money for the winner. You feel what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? I got money for the winner. Whoever got the best dance, the no hands.
Keep us down because the guest is outside. I'm going to go get him.
You know?
All right. You want to talk or you want to play? What you going to do? Hold on a minute. You going to find one? You know how to do it? All you got to do is get it. All right, hold on. How many minutes? 4, 5 minutes? I gotta go get him. Yes. Give us a sec. He don't have none that long. Like, man. Who's that? Oh, that's Gun Jin. Let's play Gun Jin.
Oh, yeah. At Dub D Mayo, that's my cousin.
Gun Jin.
Gun Jin. You know Gun Jin?
Hell of a theme song. Black Lives Matter. Salute.
It just ain't worth it. And all this it just ain't worth it. Police brutality, all this we can't be justice. So I need answers, cause black lives matter.
What am I supposed to do? I got a son now. Tell him that he black is the reason he might get gunned down and run down. Give up your license and registration. Put your hands where I can see him before your brains on the pavement. 2020 on some other shit. Y'all done killed COVID. Then y'all gave us coronavirus, we get killed slowly. Want us to stop burning the buildings we built? Well, stop training your cops to get us legally killed. No, I ain't talking on no vote. Yeah, ain't talking about no coke. I'm talking about my people getting murdered on some hoes. Can't breathe. We was here before and then we back again. Because I'm African, get murdered by accident. Shooter, I get it, my nigga. You made a bad call. You got the drop and see the op and tried to blast off. But you ain't. I hope you get it right. Not just the op, but you done took somebody else's life. You killed my daughter, and then it's beef about you. And I won't sleep until I hear that it's disease about you. I try to leave and see these demons bring the streets about you. So tell your gang I'm sorry, peace about you. All my youngins on this violence was never cool. Become a lawyer or a down and take school. Hopping off the steps and coming this mix. Just so it's jail or your family gotta dig you a ditch. You probably think that it's a joke. And I ain't on no road. But cash for the players, you ain't slow. My soul is doing you, coming to your funeral. Hugging on your mama while your son and daughter viewing you. I'm talking for the streets, it ain't no safety code, but niggas out here killing 8-year-olds. I said I'm talking for the streets, it ain't no safety code, but niggas out here killing 8-year-olds.
It just ain't worth it. No, this fight, it just ain't worth it. Police brutality, all this murder, we can't get justice, so I need answers.
We chasing dreams and they killing us by the seconds. Cops shooting us dead, somehow they supposed to protect us. We was never accepted, been neglected from the start. They hate us cause of our skin, motivation in our heart. But we haven't sin. From the beginning, they didn't let us in. They let us fail, never gave a chance to let us win. Another black man dead again, yet again. It's part of a clause, just take a look at our president. We gotta unite, united we fight, it's been a riot through life, survival is blight with guns. Fire at day and fire at night. They got us killing each other, we are blind to the sight. They got the kids getting shot, all the women getting kidnapped. And every other day, another murder in the midst. I give it all for my daughters, let nothing happen to them. Without a beat, I sit them down and I be rapping to them. You gotta believe and trust in your guys to educate. Don't get caught up with pride. And Dr. Jonathan Wilson, he keep us schooling me. We gotta get rid of that qualified immunity.
Just ain't worth it. And all this fight, it just ain't worth it. Police brutality, all this murder, we can't get justice. So I need answers, cause
can't breathe, got me on my neck. They kill us on camera and don't get checked. Get paid leave while the niggas be rest. A traffic stop, shit can turn to your death. They want us all dead, I'm back in the cell again. Never met you, hate you cause of your melanin. A good person, I know what's in up. Think we all know we highly intelligent. I'm the best in the streets. Can't look at me delegate, I ain't running for office. I'm never gonna get elegant. Rest in peace, Brianna. They're killing our women. Rest in peace, Tamir. They even killing our children. How many George Floyd that you don't know? So many brothers cop killed that the news don't show. Happened in my neighborhoods, homie, where you don't go. Pay the serve and protect who? Cause we don't know. Make a pray, I need the Freddie Gray. You on the hunt, homie, and we to pray. Walk out the door, you see your mama pray. You make it home and live another day. She had 3 sons to count to like 2 of them. First that traumatized, just ruined them. He was dead and they kept on showing him. He was only 15, now his mama, she losing it.
Just ain't worth it. And all this fight, it just ain't worth it.
Shout out to everybody on Bigo.
We can't get justice, so I need answers.
Different story, same verdict. When they pull us over, of course we gon' stay nervous. Law enforcement, look how many they murdered. Never show remorse until after the tape surface. Justice for Brianna, George, Mine, Rayshawn, Eric, Sean, Mike, Sandra. I feel like we in war. That's not even half, it's over 6,000 more. So prayers up for the casualties. Got the country on fire from these tragedies. Peace rallies lead to catastrophes. They like to rile us up, that's the strategy. Causing riots in our community. Person white supremacy and qualified immunity. Trigger happy cops, get acquitted usually. When they scream all lives matter, it be confusing me. We're getting shot with our hands high. Try telling militia stand down and stand by. We must get out and vote, can't lie. Niggas got the system rigged against us, and that's why we're in the process of elimination. So I tip my hat to the Fathership Foundation, trying to save lives, better our situation. So I gotta get fed up with discrimination.
It just ain't worth it. And all this fight, it just ain't worth it.
Police brutality, and all this murder. We can't get justice, so I need answers. Cause Black Lives Matter, love is the answer. Love is crying, and babies dying. All these killings, it just ain't worth it. And all this fighting, it just ain't worth it. Police brutality, and all this murder. We can't get justice, so I need answers.
All right. And we.
Shout out to Dubs.
And we're back in the building. We're back with our featured guest today. It's DELL-P in the building, straight out of Philadelphia. What's going on, Dell?
Oh, I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Glad you can make it. Been knowing you for some time now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess we do. I don't know. I think I met you way back in
What it was like, Voltage or something?
I don't know, 2015 or something like that. I have no idea. I know. Oh God, listen. All right, you about to get me now. I know you had out that first
What you said?
thing and album. I wasn't really
I think
deep
when we
on
met,
it, but I think I really fell in when it was in the beginning.
A New Beginning.
A new beginning.
A New Beginning. Yeah, that was 2015.
2015. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, how we
Turn it around. There it is. Yeah, you got it upside down.
Oh, good.
Yeah, 2015 in the beginning.
Okay. Yep.
So that's where I
2015
really came in at.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to everybody on Bigo. Tell them where they can find you at.
Oh man, listen, shout out to WCMD, shout out to Reality Music, shout out to JANNYSHMANNY, the family. Yeah, man, that's family right there. It's deep in the music. But you can find me at DELL-P215 on Instagram. They banned me on Twitter, so
They banned you on Twitter?
shit.
Why?
Yeah, I let them ban me again because I'm gonna speak what's real. You
Right,
know how I
facts.
go. But,
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all got the name, okay? Y'all don't know who this man is, okay? This is, I don't even know how to put you. The only thing that I'm going to tell them that you are entirely real hip hop.
Thank you.
Entirely.
Appreciate it.
I don't care what these people is doing in these streets and everything, and they call it hip hop.
Word.
Hip hop was made a certain way,
Mhm.
and like you never ever wavered from it. So it's like if I say, "Here, play this DELL-P song," I ain't gotta worry about the kids. I ain't
Right.
gotta worry about this. I ain't gotta worry about that. Just put it on.
Right.
No doubt.
That's real hip hop.
And then the messages that I'm getting from it is stuff that I need to go in here.
Right.
You know what I
Trying to
mean?
carry on
Because
tradition.
yes,
That's it.
I got a lot of messages from these from rap, and I know I'm not the only one that had perceived stuff wrong.
Right.
Gotcha.
That track right there just reminded me of like a Montel Jordan track, but it was positive. And
Right.
you could
It can
dance
still
to
be
it,
a groove.
and
Right.
you could groove
No
to
doubt.
it, and then at the same time, you like Freddie bringing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't feel
Saying
it.
their name.
You know what I'm
right.
saying? You know what I mean? And you bounce into it, and then you love it at the same. So people, we can do that.
And it's that
We
good
can
old
do it to
soul.
that type of music, and this is the type of music that DELL-P brings, the original hip hop, and he brings the raw shit to it, and that's what's dope. And no cussing, just bringing the focal point and getting the message across to those that need it, and that's true hip hop. People don't understand that. We got away from the streets to do hip hop, so when they say that, oh well, this person did this and now he's in the hip hop. So what? He changed his career. No matter what he did on the streets, he changed his career. He's the changed person. Hip hop is how people got away. They got to express what the street life was and what the struggles was in society, from the government to the police to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So people, you misconstrued, like, that's like telling somebody like, hey, because this person did that, or they can't be a influential hip hop artist, or they can't give a message. What do you mean? He's still smart. He still got some knowledge in his brain.
Well, he was a shooter last week.
So what? People change their
You know
life.
how I was acting. You know how I was acting.
Yeah, that was it. It was
you know how I was acting, right?
Shout out to my man Jimmy the Saint, right?
You only live once.
You only live once. It's on
you know how I was acting.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what's funny? My nephew, he's 3 years old, right?
Yeah.
My grandma was watching the movie.
You broke that boy.
And my nephew was like,
I can't.
why my uncle shooting? He not like that. He not like that.
I was doing the
He
same
nice.
thing.
Yeah, they was like
I
he's
was
a nice
doing the
person.
same thing.
But it's crazy that he's 3 years old and know
They
what type of
know.
character.
This
I got,
is
you know
the messages and the influences that you put in our children.
Yeah, no doubt. And that was
In
just
your
for the
music.
love of the city to support my man Jimmy the Saint.
Yeah, no doubt.
We just acting. It was
No
fun.
doubt.
It was a fun script.
But I did
that's not me.
expect Chizzy to bust his ass. He missed.
Everybody missed.
Everybody
Everybody
missed.
So that was a good thing.
Chizzy, get him.
If I was the only one that missed, I would have been like, but no, everybody missed.
Well, you had no miss. You not shooting nobody. I knew you was right. This. I knew that. It was just you threw the mask on, dog. Like I was like,
he got real gangster with it.
Right, and he had me as the boss too. That was the funny.
Yeah, he was the boss. Yeah, well, that's
shout out to Bobby Rand too. That's my guy. He from over there in Canton.
Yeah, I remember. Man, look, you did so much though. We got to get back because I know we jumping all over and skipping all and thing. We're gonna let you talk because I'm excited.
So how many people do you got records with right now? Because I see Oskino, I see Dubs Mayo.
Well, my album We Owe the World is out right now. It's on all digital platforms, and it features my man Trash Man from over here in Canada.
I know Trash.
Will Geist, great songwriter, Grammy winner. He wrote for Usher.
I heard of him. Oh, okay.
He got stuff on 2 Chainz album. Like,
yeah.
Shout out to Will Geist. That's my bro. Anytime I call him, he gonna give me some heat. So we got a crazy song, and it's about my fiance. I'm getting married in March. So
I didn't know that you was getting married in March, but I know you going to do it.
Okay.
But also on the album, we got we got Tracy Lee. Shout out to Tracy Lee, a legend.
Yes.
Wise Intelligent, another legend from over Trenton.
I heard from
we got MC Knowledge. We got Jay Reezy. We got my little brother, Zoneboy Mayor. Shout out to him. He nice. Be on the lookout. My little brother.
What's his name?
His name is Zoneboy Mayor. He nice. Who else on the joint? Oh, Telling Me. Father Telling Me.
Oh, yeah, Tim.
Yeah. Congratulations to my brother. Just had his son. Yeah.
That's his first time?
That's his first time.
Get out. Congratulations.
That's dope.
Just trying to make it happen. And shout out to my brother T from over Willingboro, I think.
Okay.
A lot of people come from Willingboro. Willingboro is a crazy county. It's a crazy county. I heard it's thorough over there too.
So you usually drop an album almost every year.
Yeah. I took off in 2019 so I can come, 2020 with Mega and then give them We Owe the World for Juneteenth.
I got my mega button.
No doubt. Make them sing great again.
I got my mega button.
That was dope.
It's faded.
I think the first time I heard
with my red, but I wanted to match.
It was like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Who was that? Like this joint DJ 7 was at.
Oh yeah, shout out to 7. That's my guy.
And you came in.
Was it Music Notch?
I don't know. I know it had like it was a joint. We went in and then it had like 2 posts in there. It was like, it looked small. We walked in, the bathroom was right to the left. And as soon as we turned to the right, it was like it opened up. And then in the back was like a pool table type drawing and all that in the back. But you came in there that night and ripped it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I sat back and I said, damn, this boy is like, on this real hip hop. I thought that instantly, and I was like, wow. And then I told Janny about it that night, and I was like, yo, it's this boy down there, DELL-P. She was like, yeah, I know him. That's family. He that's who you want to do music with. And I was like, yeah.
But they
she was like,
yeah.
So I was like, all right. well, I'll get with him one day. You know what I'm saying? Well, I like for shit to come organic. I don't never just walk into it like, yo,
I'm the
such
same way.
told me to get with you.
Yeah.
No. You know what I'm saying? So it was like when I heard you that day, I was like, wow. Word. And you had ripped that joint that night. You came in, you did what you were supposed to do. You had the crowd like you held it. You was talking to them and just blessing them with knowledge. And I was like, wow, this joint dope.
So when I say get with, these are the people that you're supposed to get with and stuff, I don't necessarily mean come at them or anything to work with them. I mean, you got to hang around them.
No, I
you
know
got
what
to be
you mean.
where they
Yeah,
be at.
absolutely.
You got to, what's the name? So some of the stuff just naturally rubs off.
Right. Real recognized.
You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Because a lot of years and years and years, I sit back and I listen and I watch. And that's how I learned everything that I learned from them. That's it. That's it. You know, I'm not from Philly.
Right. But
You're from Philly.
right,
How you,
but you be there. You be holding me down.
because I want to understand, how do you keep from being like some of the others with this, you know, the gangster rap and
Right.
all that stuff? I want to know, how do you maintain it?
Okay, so I started writing music when I was 9. I'm 39 now. So I came at the time when it was official.
Like 20s.
Official. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? I come from the neighborhood, the Cool C, Steady B, the youngsters.
Right.
So I seen that it was possible to make it in hip hop. And I just had them influences around me. Also, my uncles was in the hip hop. So whatever they was doing, I was following them. And I remember, I want to say in middle school, that was my first performance. And the teachers and the students gave me a standing ovation. I was 11. So I said,
What school?
this one, I went to Turner.
Oh,
Turner
Turner.
Middle
Okay,
School.
okay.
And there was 4 of us on stage. I was the second one.
What was y'all
I had rock
performing? Y'all
music.
own?
Our own music, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you from Southwest?
I'm from West, but we had moved over 58 from Baltimore.
Where, like Parkside?
Like that's Baltimore.
No. I was out west.
So where I'm from in West is like Thompson Street, Master Street, around there.
Okay, yeah.
I'm from around there.
So I get it. Okay.
Yeah, but I lived all over West, though. I lived on the north side and the south side.
Okay.
But when I went to Turner, we was living on Cecil Street, right off of 58 from Baltimore.
Okay.
Right, and that's where I met my partner, Donnie Boy. They do a lot of my beats. He was from the same side as me, but we met on the south side because he grew up right around the corner from where I grew up at. He was on Haverford and I was on Thompson, so that was like 2 blocks away. But we met on another end there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I just always had a love for it because like Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul, Black Sheep. If you listen to those artists, they was hot, but they had a message and they was having fun with music. So I always was saying all the MCs that I like, all the groups that I like, was always they self. They always told their story. So that's the mode I try.
Yeah, I think at that time we didn't even listen to any other rap. Like, it wasn't as bad. You know what I mean? We was getting messages like, you know what I mean? And that's how we started tuning in and getting the ear for it. We didn't have all the, you know, pop it like it did that day and all that stuff or whatever they say.
Like we had party music, but it was still
it was wholesome.
Still fun.
Yeah,
shout out to Earl.
Earl, he was in there.
Yeah,
we got other people. I gotta make the screen so we can see who's talking. We got who's in
you had got honored down at the at the same place.
Sade.
I couldn't make it that day. I was going to be down there.
What's up, Shar? Well, I got honored. Shout out to 98.5 Uptown Radio, the Uptown Theater.
Because
Teeth, Revive POC, the whole movement.
So
rest in peace to London.
What artists are you working with right now that's hot in Philadelphia? Like,
himself.
But
no, I know that, but you
Mad Squabbles.
Okay.
Is Mad Squabbles from Philly?
He from Philly, but I think he in Texas right now.
I thought he was from Jersey.
No, he from
because I met him in Jersey. I just
he be on the grind, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but he from Philly.
Squabbles.
Who else? Of course, Telemade, of course, MC Knowledge, Eli Capella, Zone Boy Man, my little brother. Who would I like to work with? Black Thought.
I was gonna say I knew that. I thought maybe you. was one of your?
Like I said, me and Tracy Lee, we got a good relationship. We actually about to go on tour together. November 30th, we gonna have the tour in Philly. It's gonna be at Milk Boy. We're gonna speak at Temple.
I seen a post.
We're gonna speak at Temple in the afternoon. Then we're gonna perform at Milk Boy. But here's some news for y'all. Arrested Development. I'm about to be on their new album. We shot the video.
You shot it?
Yeah, we shot it already. So shout out to Speech. Shout out to Configure. Shout out to Master Ace. Shout out to Fat Man Scoop. I can't wait for y'all.
Master Ace. I met Master Ace.
Yeah.
Are you with who, man?
Yeah. Shout out to Rob Swartz. We've been together since 2013.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Rob is the man.
Yeah,
okay.
I
met a lot of people who Rob. I don't know. I don't even remember how I met Rob, but I met him at some kind of function.
Yeah.
And I always network with people.
So much knowledge.
I think I bought him a drink or whatever. That's what I think.
Word.
So with all this prosperity going on in your life, what is your biggest move that you got coming up next? You know what I'm saying? Like how do you make your break?
I would say that.
That would be
the Arrested Development single, because not only am I on the track, they making that like a single.
Do you know Arrested Development?
Right.
Yeah,
Grammy winners.
Okay.
All-time platinum.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say that. And like I said, we're going to go on this 10 city tour. That's going to be crazy. Yeah.
So that's
I gave him a horseshoe.
Right.
I gave him a horseshoe.
I only say that to figure out what to figure out what's your next move, because I know a lot of artists nowadays when we do stuff, you feel what I'm saying, and somebody hear it. Like I did a new song and somebody heard it. It was like, what's next?
Right.
I'm looking at them like, what's next? Like, luckily I had 2 more joints in the time. I'm like, damn, like, but it dawned on me. It was like, if they hear that, it's like, yeah, what's next? That's why I always say back with a banger, because at the end of the day, every song I do, I try to top the next one. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I gotta come, because it's like the nigga come to me and be like, yo, they come to you like, yo, DELL-P, that shit was hot.
Right, you gotta
what else you got?
You gotta keep
okay, you got Arrested Development. Oh, what's next after that?
Right.
What you gonna hit it with right after that? So it's like, I just try to ask those things, you know what I'm saying? Just to not just only to prepare the fans and stuff like for what's coming up, but to prepare you, because you be like, all right, damn, you just asked me that. That might spark.
Oh,
you
John,
right.
You gotta keep advancement.
All right, you right. All right, boom. Let me go ahead. Let me go in the lab. Yeah, because he just said, yeah, boom. Let me go ahead in the lab, make another joint. Boom. Next day you got another joint out. It's like, all right, cool. Arrested Development, bam. And then you got another joint coming right after that. It's like, you just keep hitting them in the head. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, we definitely got more visuals coming.
Okay.
Like I said, we're gonna shoot the video. Me and Tracy Lee. That joint will be crazy. I'm shooting a video for my single, Dear Black Man. I'm gonna need everybody in that joint. Like that joint is needed right now for all the crime that's going on, everything going on in the world.
Them videos be looking too real.
And I want to ask you too.
You got my boys.
Being as though they the real top notch videos, like how much do them videos type cost?
Well, I got relationships with. Shout out to DS the writer, and shout out to my partner Up and Coming Films. It might cost about $500-$600, but.
Okay.
We friends, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Up and Coming, he just want to work. Right. But that's what they usually charge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we got a partnership.
So you want a hot video? Y'all don't go out at DELL-P.
Yeah, but
DS the writer.
DS the writer. He calls.
He put you in with the plug, and you know what I'm saying? You got you a nice top notch video, like you know what I mean?
DS, you might be paying like a stacking up.
Because you know
I'll
what?
be out there crying and stuff. Y'all know. I'll be like this. He got my friends laying down there, blood all over me and stuff.
Man, that was crazy, right?
I'm taking the pictures. I'm like, okay,
Jamie
get
told
out.
me, she said she couldn't help it. She just kept crying the whole time while she was down on the ground.
We just try to paint the picture and let people know, like, it ain't cool.
And you know what? Like, we know that it's a video.
Right.
And the message, it's the message that's you giving, like, because I know where it's coming from, the backstory, why you're doing it,
right?
And the message that you're trying to get to the people. You know what I mean? So I'm probably feeling that. You know what I mean? The why.
Right. Like, why do these kids think it's cool to, rap about somebody dying like a week ago, but you putting them in a rap? That's not cool.
Yeah.
Like,
It's not cool. It's
you know what I'm
saying?
disrespect.
You
like that ain't
smoking
even
on
our
it,
culture.
like-
We never did that. Philly
No,
never
we
did
did
that. That's not even our. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like y'all
We
trying to
heard
be
that
like
shit
a
from
whole different
Chicago,
region.
and then
Yeah,
now they
that's
want
not
to
even
adapt
us.
that shit.
Like y'all beefing over sounding a song sounding alike, but that style ain't even yours.
I know.
You want to know the thing,
And
DELL-P?
mumble rap and
we-
he's doing what?
We as black people never want to be ourselves.
Right.
And the mass majority of people always want to adopt other people's bullshit and then take it as their own, as if, this is what you live by for millions and millions of years. But
Right.
that's
That's
not
not
true.
life.
That's not cool because we was always
not
known as
cool.
trendsetters. Philadelphia, we was always known to be, oh, y'all thorough. Y'all got y'all own way.
Y'all are.
Now
Now it's
Now it's
Philadelphia.
like, who y'all trying to be like?
It's all this extra stuff. And
Right.
you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, where's this world go with you?
And I'm kind of getting scared of y'all.
Oh, man.
I'm kind of getting scared. I'm
Yeah.
not even around as much.
If I don't gotta perform, I'm in the
I used to be at everything.
Straight
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
I'm scared to come to your show. I'm scared somebody gonna shoot me.
No, see, that's one thing about my vibe. We don't we don't attract that type of audience.
Now that
That ain't what I'm
Now the
talking
drill
about.
music
I'm talking
and
about
all
when they
that
go
stuff like
outside
that.
and they just
I feel you.
playing
That's
around.
why we try to
man.
have it in
Yeah.
a nice, a nice neighborhood, like
Yeah, we gotta do some things.
yeah, we're not doing it in.
So that
we're not.
we
No,
now
we're
we
not.
all know that we all know that
That's our new thing.
we all know that drill
That's out
music is
there.
the new music that's causing a lot of the
Right.
the turmoil. Like
Absolutely.
just talk about killer because all they do bang 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 shoot them up, hit them with the 38. Blah,
Is
blah,
that
blah.
what drill
So-
music is?
Yeah.
Drilling. That's
It's like
drilling.
you
is
know how they
drilling.
used
What's
to
it
dance.
mean?
You know how
That
they
means
used to
kill.
dance and they used to drill.
I thought it.
Yeah, that's
They call
Yeah.
it D-macking. So it's something like that. It's like drill music just all over the place, just doing what you want to do, and it's like it's being ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you could talk about that's just filthy, dirty, whatever.
Right.
So with that being said, with the new music that I'm doing now, I just got from Street Cred Records, I just
Word.
got a bunch of drill beats. So what I'm doing to the drill beats is
putting your message in.
putting the message in there.
That's
You
how
know
you
what I'm
kill.
saying?
You got to feed.
So
You gotta
I'm trying to
feed. Yeah.
like understand drill music and the melody and the flow of it, and then apply, you know what I'm saying, some good things. to it.
Yeah.
If I can, you know
You
what I'm
can't
saying?
lose
'Cause-
with that.
yeah, so that's how and just how DELL-P just did it for me when I came in, and I was like, wow, I had to get out my seat, and I'm like, I felt good dancing to it. So it's
Word.
feel good music, but it was putting the message across. So
No
that's
doubt.
what we need to do, because if we don't change the narrative, it's always going to be the same. And
That part.
we personally are scared to go and tell these people like, yo, stop, put down the guns, because at the end of the day, they're not going to listen.
Right.
They
Like, you
have to
shouldn't wake
you know what I
up
mean?
early in the morning worrying about busting your gun.
Yeah.
Like
I don't get it.
I don't understand that. Like I remember I was walking down the street like a couple years ago, and I seen two young boys like they was on the wall. It's like 10 in the morning, bro, and they like, yeah, I'm about to go take such and such gun. He ain't busting it. It's 10 in the morning. Somebody walking down the street with their granddaughter, and they gotta hear that.
Yeah.
Like, dog. Like when we was that age,
what the
like. I'm like, yo, like, how do y'all wake up with that on your mind? We was trying to get money, we was trying to get a girl. Like, that's what we was doing when we was teenagers.
Facts.
They trying to go straight to the pen or to the grave
and get raped and robbed and
I don't understand
that's
this
what they
stuff.
doing to the young boys in it.
I don't understand this stuff.
It's sad.
So you wasn't influenced by that crap. You was influenced by.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, I'm really glad. I mean,
You was influenced by people that was way over that. Man,
Right, but
like,
I definitely seen, the street stuff. I just was like, nah, that ain't gonna be me. I seen what drugs do to a family. My mom, she was a recovering addict. Rest in peace to my mother. She had got clean and stuff like that, but I just didn't want to do that. You know what I mean?
Now, my ask, how old are you?
I'm 39.
39.
Oh, okay. Okay, all right. I'm 38.
Word.
We right around there.
Where we OGs.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
No
dope.
doubt.
All right, cool.
I got kids older than y'all.
No,
It's a blessing.
man. Yeah.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, I think
blessing.
everybody that was raised through the born in the 80s, raised in the 90s, you feel what I'm saying? That still was like that resent towards the crack epidemic. You feel what I'm saying? That still had their head on their shoulders is the age frame now. 42 on down.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because anything higher than that, they was in the 70s.
Right.
But yeah, man, anything, and we are the focal point of the change.
It came through.
You know what I mean? That came through, but it's hard to get a grip on it.
Yeah.
And like I seen this young lady last night. I was coming from the casino last night, and I stopped at the Wawa, and I ran into this girl. She was 39, 38. Her name Mika. And she went from doing podcasts and stuff to now she's doing movies and everything like that. She was with Clockaway. I didn't even know it until after I got in the car. And I looked on it and I looked at her. She used to be with Sammy or whatnot, Clockaway. And I was like, oh, okay, that's where I knew her from. But the fact that the people, the driven force of the 90s babies is still trying to make an impact on life right now in a positive way.
Right.
So we are out there. We are the moving force right now that's making things happen as far as movies and good videos and putting people in right directions and stuff, getting that thing down. It's the younger people that came from, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
The kids of the crack babies,
it's like the karma.
So it's the crack babies right now that's wilding out.
Yeah. This is facts.
And
third generation.
Yeah. So it skipped over the second gen, went right to the third generation, and and they're fucked up, and they just do anything for $100.
Right.
Anything.
A lot of the dads is locked up. You know what I'm saying?
And you got the old head bosses out here that supposed to be supposed to hold stuff down, and they just using these niggas as batteries, and they know it,
right?
Just so they could get away with with a lot of guns. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not.
But there
progress
is
is coming.
It is. It's an alternative.
Like you said, there's people that got podcasts, positive podcasts. You know what I'm saying? You got people that's just really out here, boots on the ground, trying to make a difference. So embrace those people.
You know what we need to get back to too?
What's that?
For real, get back to telling these people, yo, you corny. You can't come rap around here, bro.
Right.
Get the fuck off the stage.
We gotta hold them accountable.
Tupac did that shit. All the people back in the day, they did that shit.
They could cancel Dave Chappelle for telling the truth or try to cancel him. We need to try to cancel this poisonous music. That's
right. Like, yo, get the fuck off the stage. That shit.
Like, it should be some bad. Like, listen. Oh, you want to send me your music? What you talking about?
But they sit up there and they say, "All right, everybody clap." They tell us, they make us, no matter who comes up here, everybody needs support, everybody clap.
Right.
But what if you don't like him? Do you have to clap?
No.
You understand what I'm saying? Like you said, you're supposed to and snatch him off the stage with the joint.
Right, it's like, no,
they don't do that no more.
Like, even like I'm saying, even if they email you music, right, you should have a disclaimer. Listen, we're not promoting this on our show if you're not talking about something. Like, that's gonna make a lot of these young boys change up. They tear like if they knew that, oh no, this ain't gonna fly.
They're right.
Remember back in the day, make it or break it? That's what we need to have, stuff like that. It's none of that no more because they got a playlist and they just getting paid to play whatever. They need to go back to make it or break it, battle with the beats. That's how you know it's really real. That's how I started. Like, they played my music on Battle with the Beats, and we won 2 weeks straight. They had to retire the song. That's how we knew it was real. You know what I'm saying? That's what they need to go back to.
Yeah. That's the thing that I was trying to start was the song battle, the versus song battle.
Right.
So I was telling people, they think what they want, so they just automatically go, "Oh no, you battling? I'm not battling," and I'm like, "No, you missed the whole concept of it. I want you to go and make good music. I want you to go out and make a hit. This is called Battle of the Songs.
Right.
So where though you battle your best hit,
right?
Go out and make a hit.
What was hip hop built on? Battle.
Right.
It was I'm better than you. Like, you know what I'm saying? We cool, but I think my music better than you.
Yeah, and we talked about simple shit. Your hat, your shirt. You ain't doing what you doing right now because I'm all in your turf.
Right.
You know what I mean? Splash like the water, like I lifted the skirt. Don't play no game. You know what I'm saying? They kept it. They kept the morale good. It was like nowadays is nigga fuck you, I eat your mom and smack your dad.
I heard this and that.
Burn around with the my ladder
Yeah.
nigga this long.
Yeah.
So that mean I'm gonna put a mean stiff in your back. And you like, come on, man, come on, all right, for real.
Right.
I gotta hear about 1,000 gats. You ain't got that many hands.
Right. When we was battling, the winner was the one who didn't run out of reps.
Facts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Whoever could
It
stay
wasn't about how much
longer.
info you had
run
on
out of
somebody. It was
reps.
how many. What's up with these bars? I don't know you from a can of paint.
Yeah.
We're gonna come to your block and we just gonna go at it until we out of ammo. And that was how it was.
I was listening. Check this out, DELL-P. I was down Grindhouse. Shout out to Round Murder, right?
Shout out to Round Murder.
So I was down Grindhouse like two Fridays ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was down there and the DJ, I forget the DJ name, light skin boy, started the van joint, the 16 passenger, 64 passenger van joint with Round Murder. So we in there, they battling. So now I got my mans in them nice and all, and they just came home champing them. So I'm like, yo, grab the mic.
Right.
They freestyle. They like, hey, well, you ain't gonna freestyle. I'm like, no, get on the mic. I put y'all in, y'all get on the mic. So they could never get on the mic, right? But I caught an attitude. I said, you know what? Boom, I ran up, I snatched the mic. Bang, give me the mic. I went to go rap, right?
Right.
Because that's just me. I'm old school. So
Right.
All right, y'all niggas ain't gonna keep hogging the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the
Say no
mic.
more.
So boom, when I went and grabbed the mic, at the same time, the DJ was coming over because he had put on the beat, the rap. So he looked at me and I looked at him and I grabbed the mic and we just went at it. I'm rapping and he rapping at the same time.
Right. It was good.
Dope.
It
So
was
I'm
good
rapping
stuff.
my stuff and I'm not stopping because I know
Right.
old school battle rap, you gotta keep
gotta
going
keep
no
going.
matter
You got
what.
to, right.
So I'm rapping, he rapping, I'm listening to him, I'm still rapping my drama. I'm like, damn, this thing going. I
Right.
can't make it stop. Boom, now all of a sudden he stopped.
Right.
I got it. I said, yeah, come on. I kept going.
That's how
Then
you know
he
you
came
won.
back.
Yeah.
Then I came back. You know what I'm saying? But it was all love and he spit. It was old school stuff and he had me too.
Right.
I ain't gonna hold it. I run that little, you know, the little rhymes and all that.
Right.
But he brought the old school shit. He was clowning. He said, yeah, look at the watch on you. You know what I'm saying? Da, 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 you ain't
Right.
doing nothing. Something. You walk around this joint, you know that? And
Right.
he had the jokes. So
And he was
everybody
coming-
was
yeah, he was
laughing.
coming up
You know
the
what I'm
top.
saying?
Right.
So it was, you know what I mean? So yeah, man.
But
So
yeah,
that's
that's how
what
you
we
stuff
love,
right there.
man.
That's what it's about.
Right. That's
Right.
what we love, man. We need that back, man.
We
Get
need
these
that
boys
fire.
off the.
We need that
We need a
energy.
Sandman to be like, yo. And listen, I play the Sandman. I don't care. If you corny, nigga, I'm gonna tell you. That's just
It's
me.
like, yeah, we gotta like hold these rappers accountable.
Yeah.
We
You know
have
what I mean? We gotta hold them accountable.
Got
Yeah.
to, man, because they don't do no practicing. They don't go inside a room and sit for hours and
Right.
do 80 beats a day like we used to do back in the day and
That
rap all day. They
That
never
part.
did that. All they do is just say, hey, I got a 38 full bulldog, and they talk about 30 guns in one joint, how they could kill you 70 different ways,
Right.
and you like, God damn.
I'm gonna
I
take,
ain't
I'm
know
gonna take it even deeper.
Go ahead.
Every Friday,
Yo, I can't
when,
even get
before the come up
Yo.
show,
Uh-huh.
it was radioactive. So when radioactive would come on, I was sitting in the kitchen at my grandparents' crib. At the table, after radioactive went off, I was so inspired. I had to write all
Mhm.
night. Like none of that exists.
No.
Because everybody is, oh, I just go in there and do it. Like I don't write. No, you need to write.
Yeah, I asked
Like,
somebody one
I just
time,
got
you ever
like,
said,
yeah,
and
we
he
can
said
tell
you
you
don't
don't write.
write. I'm like, I don't write.
I had this
We
guy
can tell.
go in the studio with me, right?
Right,
Listen, I wrote to the beat
right.
coming over there, and I wrote the second verse while he was in there freestyling. Every time he messed up, he freestyled something different because I didn't dawn on me that he was doing this shit.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, young, yeah, you got that right, John, right there, there you go.
Right,
He like, no, I messed up. And I'm like, all right, go ahead, do it again.
right.
And switch up, and it was something different. I'm like, yo, what
Yeah,
is you doing?
Right, he in there
So
winging
the
it.
nigga in there winging it.
Right.
I mean, he a good winger, but it's like you winging it,
Right,
and now
yeah.
you
Just take
cussing.
your time.
Now,
But
because
you
when you wing it,
forgot.
now you cussing. Now you forgot the product of the whole song was.
Right, the
I
concept
didn't
ain't
cuss.
right.
I didn't do none of that. So when his dad had heard the song at the end, he told him, he said, "Yo, son, you got to come better than this. You on a track with the bull papers. He not playing."
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? He
Right.
like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
no, you got to go do this over.
Right, and that's what he need. That's what these young boys need. More people
That's
to be
crazy.
like,
Let's see
you
what
do
happens.
Yeah.
challenge him. You know what I'm
Challenge
saying?
him. Don't be scared to tell him like, yo, you that joint was whack, bro. Go back and make something better.
Right. Absolutely.
You know, and they're gonna look at you like, what you mean make something better? I thought this was hot. And be like, no.
Right. And then they gotta respect you to the point. You know what? I'm gonna take that constructive criticism because a lot of the young boys can't take criticism.
Nope.
They feel like you're bitten, but
Yeah.
no, you try to make them better. Shout out to MC Knowledge when we did our song that's on my new album. He sent me the verse, and you know I was just like, yo, I need you to get more on the concept. You know what I mean? And
Supposed
you
to,
know,
yeah,
you
it's
know
supposed to
what?
tell you.
Right. And sent it. Like that's humbleness.
Mhm.
Like a lot of these young boys don't know that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I'm only trying to make you better how my OGs made me better.
Right. And another thing, DELL-P, that we got to talk about. Another thing that we got to talk about that's pissing me off.
What's that?
That's pissing. I think it's pissing everybody off. But these niggas, excuse my language. These guys,
Mhm.
these black brothers
Right.
that do music. Why they rapping behind the music? What's
Oh,
up with
man.
that, man?
Oh, man.
Come on, like they.
Like as a vet, you get to that point where you know your verses and you probably had your ad libs in there, but young boys they don't know. But nah, that's amateur stuff.
Yeah, you can't
Like,
match.
I had to
your studio
grow out of
voice.
that too. Like when I start going with a live band and start knowing my music, it was easy. But yeah, I was in that room where I was rapping over the vocals. But that was sometimes because the mics was bad or the sound system. You might need your vocals over it, but no, right
Yeah,
now,
'cause
no,
if the mic
rapping
is
over
that
it.
bad, you
Yeah.
might
Yeah.
just lip
Yeah,
sync.
absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
I've seen it done.
it's just it had doing it because before I had went to prison, I was doing all music without the show tracks.
right.
Like
Right.
now, DJs don't even give up show tracks.
Mm-hmm.
I would go in and I would get
The TV track,
the TV track,
right?
the show track,
right? Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And the regular beat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, cool. If I wanted to go and just play the beat and do whatever I wanted to, and then I used to go up. We used to party down at Randstad. Down
Philly Cam Jones.
yeah,
Right,
down back in the day when
Right.
Randstad was popping right there. You know, what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. What was that? What was that?
That was the joint. You go up the steps, boom, and they had a live band in there all the time.
What was the name of it? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but we used to be out there all the time. Squirt, everybody used to be out there. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So I used to go up and I used to have a phone. I used to be like, yo, go up to the band, like, yo, can you mimic this beat?
Right.
And they would do it.
Right.
And then I'd give it to them.
Real
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it was like when I came home, I started cheating because everybody was like, oh man, just do it with the lyrics behind it. And I did it because I had gotten to a bag in prison where I was just writing. I did no freestyling.
Right.
I wrote and I created songs and people used to be like, yo, Pink, get on the gate,
Mm-hmm.
spit.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, boom, boom. So I got into that realm where I only knew my written stuff. So it was like, man, when I came home to do the other stuff, to do it, it was
Right.
like I didn't take the time to memorize none of it.
Right.
I would just always just write new music every day. When you don't take time to memorize, you just write new music every day.
Right.
So it was like, boom, I came out and I was like, you know what? But then it was like after Jadakiss.
Mm-hmm.
Once he did that, and
Bananas. Right. You get you got to lock in and get that set.
shit,
Yeah,
yo,
I feel you. That was
that
bananas.
shit, yo. When I played not manipulated system, MVP.
Mhm.
I went with MVP, and I was like, yo, I'm doing this all the time.
Right.
I got to.
Right.
I got to.
Right.
It's only right.
Mhm.
We vets, we people who doing this shit for 20, 30 years.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It's like,
Absolutely.
if I can't get out there and give y'all some raw music, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. What am I doing this?
What
for?
am I doing
Yeah,
this
yeah,
for?
Indeed.
And you
Indeed.
actually sound better, man. You
Right.
actually sound
Especially when they paying you to do this. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like when I get paid for shows, I give people everything.
100%,
You feel me? Like, no, y'all ain't gonna hear no vocals behind that joint.
Mhm.
You might hear like the chorus or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want to get the
Right,
crowd
get
into
your,
it.
and get your breath back.
Right,
and all
exactly.
that.
But no, vocal. No, we don't rap vocals. Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah. Can we do some joints off the new album?
Yeah.
For Yo the World.
Which
I
one you
want to
want?
get in Dear Black Man.
Yeah, y'all
Yes,
see this, man.
yes.
Paper Man
So
back with the
wait,
banger, man.
man.
We sitting here with DELL-P. You know what I'm saying? From Philly, baby. We not playing no games at all. Tap that
It's
screen.
you, Lady
Go
T.
follow
Lady
me.
T in the
You feel what I'm saying?
building.
And all
Hi,
that.
Lady
Yeah,
T.
shout out to Lady T.
I
too.
didn't know her
If
name
you
was
gonna get
Sade
into that Dead
Marie.
Black Man, produced by my brother Donnie Boy. Dead Black Man, I am not your eye. Let's
Right.
make that
Y'all
an
see
anthem. That's why I need everybody when I shoot this video. I need the city out. Dead Black Man, I am not your eye. We tired of that word.
Right. Y'all see
You know
it.
what I'm
We
saying?
interview nothing but legends. Legends sitting in this joint. Y'all see it.
Let's get it.
Which one? This one?
Dead Black Man, yeah.
Which one? What's the best
It's the one up there.
But it's not a video, it's just a song, right?
Yeah, that's the song.
All right.
Now at Wawa, get 15 cents off per gift.
Y'all know we got ads, so.
Alan, when you use the Wawa app to fuel up now through October.
Right.
Funny how they neglect the citizens, rather protect businesses. Still ain't catching what the issue is. Help me make sense of this. Body striking while the colonizers benefit. Only right I benefit. Losing control, the criminalize the youth is too gold. The jig is up, the truth is exposed. I ain't new to this road, one of the few who don't fold. Banned from Twitter, but I'm never losing my soul. They can't put my movement on hold. I'm still rising. Devils taking credit from my elders, still lying. Projecting our presence, they still trying. But we're cussing, struggle, still striving. Surviving, so I'm grateful for that. Trying to make sure my people don't get erased off the map. Young creatives in black, nothing greater than that. God said that I meant it and I ain't taking it back. Dead Black Man, I am not your eye. That's met by the plan and by the fly. We come from the dirt, but life is golden. We owe the world time to show them why we're chosen. Dead Black Man, I am not your eye. Let's make by the plan and by the fly. We come from the dirt, but life is golden. We owe the world time to show them why we're chosen. The coldest winter ever. Throw on your long johns and knitted sweater. Hoping that my kind can stick together. Teens with anger, demon behavior, they kill whoever. In need of a savior, even our mayor feel the pressure. Time to call National Guard, we need assistance. Pandemic attacking is hard, so keep your distance. Cops still shooting for nothing, scream resistance. Claim they thought they gun was a taser and keep their pensions. Let's do better, it's my time to find order. They want us out of here, it's clear as alkaline water. It starts with us, being black is hard enough. Killing your own is just like lynching, smart enough. They say that it's a power in numbers. Imagine what would happen when it's honor among us. Inshallah, I get to witness it. Cause it's been dark for us all, and I ain't sick of it. Dead Black Man, I am not your eye. That's met by the plan and by the fly. We come from the dirt, but life is golden. We owe the world time to show them why we're chosen. Dead Black Man, I am not your eye. Let's met by the plan and by the fly. We come from the dirt, but life is golden. We owe the world time to show them why we're chosen. My weapon of choice would be projecting my voice. My thoughts come out the air, make the ghetto rejoice. Been the topic for years, got a collection of joints. I'm admired by my peers, they respecting my points. From the era of pop art and cold chillin', might be why this vibe that I got, give them that old feeling. My singles getting rotation, with no killing, no dope dealing. Straight facts with no feeling. Dead Black Man, I am not your eye. That's met by the plan and by the fly. We come from the dirt, but life is golden. We owe the world time to show them why we're chosen. Dead Black Man, I am not your eye. Let's met by the plan and by the fly. We come from the dirt, but life is golden. We owe the world time to show them why we're chosen.
We'll keep them vibes
Gonna
keep them vibes going.
You know, keep the vibes going.
Let's go to Village.
Village.
A Village.
We got
Featuring my brother
DELL-P
Jay
in the
Reezy.
building. Going to Village.
Yeah, we're gonna go to
Featuring
Village.
Jay
DELL-P of Village.
Reezy.
Shout out to my brother Jay Reezy. Shout out to Donnie Boy. We definitely gonna shoot a video for this joint too.
Y'all know it takes a village.
Definitely takes a
That's
village.
the reason for it. That's the reason for the video. Oh, for the music, for the lyrics.
Tell them you love them just because. Yes, yeah. Tell them you love them just because. We need action for saving us. Hashtag Black Lives Matter just ain't enough. The morale is down, the murder rate is up. Gotta set off alarms, time to wake them up. Too many folks with post-traumatic stress disorder. The dunya got the youth polluted, yes, torture. Seems they only proud in the streets. We shot by police, and I'm many showing up on Valley Police. I can vouch for that. It's on the ground, I'm right there. Refuse to let my community down, cause I care. The message that I put in my records is quite clear. Genuine, petty beef, I don't want to continue. Fun summers, remember them? I sure do. Now I'm hearing that a kid was shot and didn't pull through. It's that part about it they made killing normal. We running out of time. What the village gonna do?
Gotta stay, gotta show them their amazing, gotta change their look in their eyes. Show them how you got respect. It's just the raise them hands love and love the rest of their lives. It takes the feeling just to raise them.
Yes, it does. Tell them you love them just because. Yes, it does. Tell them you love them just because. Till we agree on something, the calls to the coroner gon' keep on coming. You gon' hold yourself accountable and keep on running. Stop waiting till the news breaks to speak on something. It's sad on the crowds that go viral, get a reaction. A challenge pops up, the public forgets what happened. Distraction, we're full of followers, totally slacking. Me and Jay Reezy came in to stab in expressing concern, hoping to have lessons to learn. The death of our people with what Confederates yearn. Trump didn't get a second president term, but 70 million people still respecting that germ. If that don't make y'all tighten up, then what will? The disconnect from reality is unreal. School the youth, we gotta get them while they young. And know that influence by your fight, your job is done.
Gotta stay, gotta show them their amazing, gotta change their look in their eyes. Show them how you got respect. It's just the raise them hands love and love the rest of their lives. It takes the feeling just to raise them.
Yes, it does. Tell them you love them just because. Yes, it does. Tell them you love them just because.
Gotta stay, gotta show them their amazing, gotta change their look in their eyes. Show them how you got respect. It's just the raise them hands love and love the rest of their lives. It takes the feeling just to raise them.
Yes, it does. Tell them you love them just because. Yes, it does. Tell them you love them just because.
All right. We got DELL-P in the building.
Yeah.
This is the comfort level with JANNYSHMANNY. Back with a banger podcast with my guy Papers. DELL-P, so you say you was born, raised in the city of Philadelphia.
West Philly to be exact.
West Philly to be exact.
Yes.
And I mean, you're fighting the elements.
You know, that's the mecca of Philly hip hop. West Philly. You know what I'm saying? Pop Up Records, Schoolie D, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. There's so many. You know what I'm saying? Even you know, Kendrick Family Soul, shout out to Fatine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, he right down the street from me. We was raised right on the same block, 60th Street. Yep. Yeah, so it's a lot of history that go into the DELL-P documentary that's gonna come out real soon. Like,
and so for the people that's just joining us, we have been letting the people know that your music is totally hip hop, the way hip hop was meant to be, that you never wavered to any of this neo or new school type of music.
Right.
You just keep it on the same thing. You're
just try to carry
delivering the
your
messages.
Right.
The song we just heard was called A Village.
Yep. Shout out to Jay Reezy. And the song before that was There Black Man. Shout out to Donnie Boy, he produced both of them Jones. He actually produced the whole album except the bonus track, which is done by my engineer. Shout out to Elway.
All right. Yeah. So all your music can be found on all streaming,
all digital platforms,
platforms everywhere under DELL-P. Tell us about that hyphen in between your name.
Oh,
hyphen P.
Don't forget the hyphen. I'm gonna get them shirts. But
don't forget the hyphen.
Don't forget the hyphen. Yeah, nice. For sure. But yeah, DELL-P, it stands for determined to elevate laying lyrics with perfection. Oh. That hyphen is with. You know what I'm saying? So with. That's the brand.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
The width of it all.
Oh, wow. So last month, was it? Yeah, it was last month. I had went to this event, and you got an award.
Yeah, the Nurture Award, Hall of Fame. Shout out to Uptown Theater. That was crazy because it was a week after my birthday, so that was just like, wow. I've been making music for 30 years, and to get that award, that's like my trophy right there.
They had legends in that building.
Yeah, they had.
You was one of them.
Thank you.
They had legends in the building. It was giving out awards to people in the city that was responsible for this music.
Right.
You know, they didn't give it to the war drills and what y'all call it? The drill music. The war drills. Oh my God.
You know, shout out to everybody making music, but
they didn't give it to that.
Yeah, tell your
story. That's it.
Let's tell your story.
That's my advice. Tell your story.
But if you corny, we gonna let you know nowadays because we ain't having
we ain't
having that shit.
That's
one thing we're not gonna tolerate no more.
It's changed.
Rapping behind your music and niggas is corny. You got to get you out of here. Go make some better music.
Yeah, and come back. Another thing is a lot of people follow ways from their favorite artists, but they're not thinking about the music that their favorite artist is making is for them to go out here and be destructive. Wow. The artist is somewhere in the woods somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't in the trenches.
They hunting deer.
No, he locked in the studio.
It's the only thing they hunting is deer.
Brainwashing you.
Only thing they swinging is a golf.
A golf ball.
Yeah, golf club. Golf club. They ain't swinging no ratchets.
Yeah,
they swinging golf clubs. Think about that.
Yeah, it's true. And lyrics like that hurt us really bad. You know what I mean? Because some of us grow up believing that. We grow up believing it's the way of life.
Right. They think that's the only way to go. Right.
And we forgot all about Eric B. Rakim.
Right.
All that.
Right. Brand Nubian.
What is you talking about?
You know man who never cussed in his raps, but could give you raw, digital touch music like it was crazy.
Right. Even if you think about the gangster music, right? NWA, they was gangster, but they still had a message in their music. They still was addressing the issues. They still was a threat to the system, even though they was from the hood and they was called gangster rap. They also had substance.
And
they sparked it, but the people who sparked it was the government saying that the music that they was doing was unpopular. When it wasn't, it was the change of music to bring awareness to the drug game, the police, the government. It was the manipulated system that we was trying to break down. That's why I came out with that book. Manipulated system is the manipulated system, and we was trying to break down for y'all to let y'all know where it was at, but then it spiraled out of control.
Exactly.
Because the government put a narrative on it and made it war on black.
Or they think we going to war with cops.
Right.
It wasn't
they
did
the
dare. It was getting harassed.
Yep. They did the dare thing, which provoked us to do and sell drugs. They turned around and said that our music was violent when we was only speaking about
we were just speaking about what was going on in our
with the police. So they turned the narrative of what we were saying about the police and the government, how they was disrespecting us and putting us down, and we was talking about it, and then they made it seem like we was hating them and we was promoting hate when they were the one that was promoting the hate. So
What we did was putting it in music, and then they turned it and made it seem like gangster rap. Gangster rap. This what it is. They're manipulating the minds of the young people when it was them the whole time.
Right.
We actually needed a language. We actually needed our own language. So that goes all the way back to like folklore and stuff like that. You know, we had songs where they didn't let us read books and different things that we couldn't do. We couldn't do this, we couldn't do that.
Right.
We made stuff up in songs.
They fear our knowledge more than violence.
So check this out, DELL-P. All right. You see how all always coming up, it was always one man that would try to take on the world and change the world, right?
Right.
And why he couldn't get it done? Because it was always a faction, a person that was hating or somebody
infiltrating the situation.
So what I get out of this is from learning all that stuff and learning how one man is easily can be taken down by those around him.
Right.
You
by their own people.
If Jordan didn't have what's the name didn't put together that team, Jordan wasn't going nowhere.
Right. Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is we should put together
a bunch of black people that want to change the world.
Right.
That got the knowledge.
Right.
That
they keep saying they're doing it. We don't see it.
Right. And then do it together. So then now we know it ain't nobody that's going to take us down except for ourselves.
People get let in.
Except for ourselves.
Right. So speaking of that, shout out to my brother Don Jackson. He got a movement that I'm honored to be a part of with the music. It's called Urban Navigation. So we're gonna have music, media. We're gonna have like the Comic-Con. It's all to prevent gun violence. There's nothing else. That's the main goal. That give kids an outlet. We got an activity over here. We got an event over here. But like you said, a lot of people just talking about it and just trying to get likes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to Don Jackson. Yeah. Shout out to Head Nerds in Charge. Shout out to Hype Fresh Magazine. We got this collective. It's called Urban Navigation. Be on the lookout for that.
I'm gonna be on the lookout. Y'all let me know.
Definitely.
Pull me
That's
in.
gonna be something.
You need a group.
And
you need a team.
Use me, whatever you see that I might be able to do. Don't hesitate. Call on me.
No doubt.
Don't call me. Hey, you can handle that, Jan.
And everybody has their own lane where they do what they need to do. And it's like, yo, you do this. Yo, you know how to do that.
But it's all for one thing.
It's all for one thing.
Right. And shout out to Triple Hip Hop, my man Don. Because we all just had a meeting probably a week ago. And we got the
I might have to fry the chicken.
Building. It's on 5th. It's like 5th and Jefferson and Billy Penn Studios. That's where the office is at. So we're gonna be throwing events in there too. So I'm gonna definitely keep y'all posted. That's official. Don Jackson, he actually owns PTTI Institute. That's like a college.
I know it is.
You know the college on 19th of Gerard?
Yeah.
Black owned. That's my man.
He
Don
owns
Jackson.
that?
He owns that.
Get out.
So,
I didn't even know.
So now he's spreading out. You know, he gonna have water sport like the motorsports. Like he got a garage, right? He took me there. He had a busload of bikes for kids to ride around. Say if you lost a loved one, right? Just to get your mind off it, he gonna let you ride on the bikes just to, you know what I'm saying? Just to give you an outlet. You don't gotta
we
think
did that last week. We painted.
And that's that school. That's that school where where you stay at overnight.
That's do you stay overnight? I'm not sure.
That's the Gerard College. It's the Gerard.
It's close,
but it's right over there on the right next to the gas station.
Yeah, exactly.
I know what you're talking about. My cousin graduated from the welding program.
Oh, that's love. See,
you know what I'm saying?
out here making that.
Right there.
Yeah, he graduated from that, and he went from welding to totally changed his life around, and he was a cadet.
Word.
Y'all gotta grab some of this stuff.
That's what's up.
And he
gotta grab some.
He went from, I thought he was stuck. Right. I thought he was stuck. I thought it was no hope.
Right.
And
that's why he made that school.
That PTT school turned him around, and then
before
you know it, he went to the military.
He
would change his life around.
It's the way out of
big
everything.
and nice and well groomed, and you know what I mean, well put together. So I like where people change the narratives of people. You know what I'm saying? It's
Can't change the world unless we change ourselves.
Right. And with the pandemic going on, it has changed a lot of people
to do more businesses. A lot of people open up their businesses that they never thought that they could have because they just doing it, and it's changing a lot in the world. So we got to change with the world. We can't stay stagnant and doing the same things. But doing the same things is only going to hinder us from getting ahead.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And it's all talk. You know what I mean? It's good talk, but it's good talk to be had because people need this type of knowledge. They need it.
You have to.
And they actually need it every day.
And
they need somebody to put it in their head every day.
Right.
And then I got my stepson at home. He always think, "Oh man, every time." You ain't gonna get. I say, bro, if it gets, we won't get to the point where you're gonna miss all that.
Right.
You're gonna want.
You're gonna wish somebody was giving you.
Yes.
You're gonna wish,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is. So the thing of it is don't just, be there, listen. Then you have to apply some of this stuff to your life. You have to.
Absolutely.
Take a look at your life. Because that's basically what we've been doing. Since we start getting into this podcast here, we start looking at our lives, and then we bringing in people that help me and him.
Because the last joints, we had crazy conversations. Judah Priest last week.
Yeah,
nice
shout out to Judah, that's my guy.
Jamaica, the
Twine, his dude,
Saladin or whatever.
Saladin, he was he dope. We had a crazy conversation, went so far. You know what I'm saying? This one so far. You know what I mean? This is what we wake up every day. Right. You know what I'm saying? Tuesdays and Thursdays for to open the mind, not just a regular interview, but just like a real down to earth, dope ass interview where I'm not making up shit that you know what I'm saying came off the paper. It's a genuine conversation that need to be had, and this is what we want to deliver to the people. So then when they go back and listen to these joints, like the Jay-Z album, Reasonable Doubt, when they go back and
this
listen
is the thing.
they be like, damn, they was already on.
They're gonna learn something every time.
You're listening to listen.
So
this is it. Don't just put it on and think you're gonna hear the beat and run around the house. No, sit down.
Right. Grow on this.
Sit down and listen. You see me when the songs is on and my head is down like that. That's because I wanted to go through my ear. I don't know why I put my head down.
Right.
I think it's gonna get to my ears.
Right.
That's funny because that's how
I don't know.
I used to listen to Run DMC when I was a kid. I used to have my ear to the radio, to the boombox.
Yeah.
Because grandma don't play that music in my damn house.
Yeah.
Oh no, they used to let us rock it.
Oh yeah. Yo, my great grandma.
Did you ever Google lyrics and stuff like that? You got Google
used to write.
lyrics?
Yeah, we used to write lyrics down. Yep.
I mean you Google them from other people, so you make sure you know exactly what they said.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
See, back in the day,
it was in a book. Like you go to the library.
Oh, they had it in a book.
They used to have it in books.
That's crazy.
I remember they had all
back in the day like that.
No, library.
Really?
When I was like 90, like I want to say.
Is it there now?
91, 92. When I used to go to, when I went to Turner. Okay. That was like 93, 94. So it was a library right across the street. They used to have this book of all the hip hop artists, they name, where they from. Yeah.
Get out of here. That's
they
crazy.
Ain't got that.
They don't got that
hip-hop
no more.
dictionary.
Like they used to, like I had that. I used to every book about hip hop I used to take out. I used to rent with my library card. Yep.
We need to make somebody need to make a book called the Hip Hop Dictionary.
Too Short was born in 1967.
Oh, the Hip Hop Dictionary.
You know what I'm saying? Because
we need to have a hip hop dictionary.
It was just like a trivia.
Yep.
No, they
from
have,
all artists to unnamed artists to known artists should be in there.
Encyclopedias that we had. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was just like a hip hop info.
We was just happy because we back then we see Michael Jackson in it. And like what I mean, Michael Jackson was everything.
Shit, well, we used to have to listen to the music and replay it to write it down. Right. That's how I learned the type of games is being played, how it's going down. So we rewind and boom, write it down. That was one of my favorite songs. That first song I actually learned on my own. I was like, we wrote that shit down bar for bar. We sit practice it every day. We was out there. The type of games being played, the houses going.
That definitely was a trend. Like,
you know what I mean?
My uncle used to have his friends like, they'll know 10 Great Commandments by Big. He know it line for line. And I come over there and just rap the whole drill. Like that was how, that's how you get it. That's how you get it. You was thorough if you knew the Ready to Die.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of things. Yeah, we did back
I
in the
know
day.
a
That was
couple.
crazy.
I know a couple of lines of it.
Yeah, because that's how
I
now
know
you
the
see us.
whole
We,
thing, like,
you know,
look,
we
I'm
out.
not-
We at a birthday party and they
Oh,
come
Right.
on.
Right.
You see? You know what I mean?
All
Ready?
day.
It was
all
that's
the
how I
trade.
love it.
That's
Yeah,
right.
fact.
You know what I mean?
Look, I represent.
That was like that day they was out in New York and they had the pandemic and everybody in the high rises.
Oh yeah. Oh, that
Biggie
was
joint.
crazy.
It was on the tree.
Yeah.
I used to weed
Yeah.
Murder
Mhm.
magazines. And everybody was out the window. Salt, pepper, heavy,
It was
peanut butter,
bananas.
limousine.
Yes.
Right,
Only
that
hip
was
hop
on my
can do
wall.
that. Only hip hop can do that.
Yeah.
Like you go on
Nah,
ESPN or CNN, they know big lyrics. You be like, who? Like, how you know this? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking like, how
Because
you know
I think that
this? Like, it's
Big,
universal.
he started appealing to the younger people, and the fact that he was a big guy.
Right.
You know, you didn't expect
Him to have so
my
much.
lyrics, man.
That was one person
what I
that
mean?
you could
He was
say.
somebody that probably got teased or bullied.
He did.
Not
That's why he was the
bullied,
Joker
but
back in the
teased.
day.
Yeah.
He used to joke a lot because of the stuff he used to wear.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "What did he say about the
You mean
the
he-
thing on his
I'm
shirt?
showing Tigers
Joker.
on my
Shirt.
shirt.
Oh, was
An
he the-
alligator. You want to see the head?
Oh, yeah,
I see
yeah.
you later.
Here comes
He come in front.
that's
Oh,
with
you
the
with the
fake.
fake.
Wow.
Wow.
Why
Let
you
me punch
punch
me in my face. There's your place.
That's my favorite Big song.
That's crazy
Wow.
because he used to bring the gutter music without 1,000 guns.
Right, and it was
Without-
a picture. It was a picture.
Yeah.
Like every verse Big had, you could just picture it.
I know.
Today's agenda got the suitcase up in the center.
Center.
Like you could just
What's
picture
up?
He
it.
Tell
said
him
some
what's
stuff
that
too. He said some stuff too that
Who?
wasn't good. He said some stuff that
Oh,
wasn't
I mean,
Oh no, he
shit.
definitely had the machine gun rap, but
Yeah, he
he
did.
just had more stories. He
Yeah.
was one of the best storytellers.
Shorty so
I think
good.
he taught
I
us
suck
how-
on a
I
daddy
think he
dick. I was
taught-
like, I was
I think
taken
he
back
taught
by
us
that.
how
But it was
to.
dope.
Okay, I think he taught us how to tell stories.
Right, and that was a Richard Pryor joke too.
Yeah, it was a
right?
Richard Pryor joint.
You know what I'm
People
saying?
didn't even dig that he was
People
doing
didn't even
that.
peep it.
Yeah. If you go back to the old Richard Pryor that I had on vinyl,
Right,
you know
right.
that's
Oh,
on that
okay,
one.
we had all the Richard Pryors.
Yeah.
All right, I know that.
Yeah. See, they
And
don't
he
know
said,
that.
I
We
never
had
felt that way in my life. Like he let
Yeah.
you know, like no,
I don't
it
think
ain't
I
going
ever
down.
went
It ain't
live.
going that
Look,
It ain't
I
going
put,
that
I
shit.
put it on, but I probably didn't hit the live button, huh?
Yeah, because they don't know that we grew
I
up
never hit the
on
live button.
Al
Thanks
Green
for letting
and,
me
you know, all them
That's
type
okay,
of
'cause
people
I
back in the
used to
day.
go
You know what I'm
live.
saying? That's when we got our, you know,
Right, the
learn how to
soul.
talk. Know how to talk and get to them.
This one on though, right, Jen?
Yeah, everything is on.
Oh, bet.
This is my Instagram. I just usually don't go live on Instagram because I want people to go to
Yeah, go to the
the websites
site,
and
right.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but here's one. It's Lassiter. Hey, baby.
Live.
Yeah, lead
Yo,
singer.
Lassiter.
Intruders.
We in here.
We in here. You don't see me much, but I'm
Having a
trying
great
to turn
convo.
the camera so that I can see my guests. Oh, God. Fix it. Yeah, I don't usually do that, but
What up?
it's DELL-P in the building. So, you know, DELL-P is about that conscious hip hop.
Reality music.
Hey, Del,
That's what we call it.
Yeah.
could you give him something off the top?
Something
He
off the top.
don't want to go off the top.
He's influential. We wouldn't be right. Like, this is knowledge. This is what we used to ask KRS-One. He's in that type of league. You know what I'm saying? Yo, okay, you drop something. Yo,
He
Del
definitely-
P, can you drop something for us?
Did you think you were in the league with KRS-One?
I,
Well, some of us think you.
I appreciate that. They're some of my favorite MCs. Rakim, Mos Def, Black Thought, Big, Nas,
KRS-One.
Big
Right.
Daddy
If
Kane,
you
right.
see
you know what I'm
this,
saying?
And Del P.
Ghostface, Common, you know, those type of MCs. When people say, you know, I give them that type of feel, I appreciate that. So thank y'all.
what you do?
Give me you got philosophy beat on there. Get philosophy.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
okay.
Oh, he going to do it. See, I thought he was going to be like, no, Pete, look, that
Is
ain't
it
no
beat?
day when I
Is-
came up here for the
All right,
day.
let me see.
I do that for y'all.
Yeah, I mean,
What's it called?
My philosophy. Since it is a versus battle, right? We're gonna do two beats. We're gonna do one KRS-One and one Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do
Where
my
am I?
philosophy.
Google? Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Hold on.
my
What happened?
philosophy and do
Oh.
Young Gifted and
Let's
Blessed.
see what's going on.
Philosophy.
My philosophy.
Oh my God.
Oh, we gonna have some fun.
It's-
They got the instrumental.
I don't know. Probably so.
Oh yeah, here we
You
go.
ready?
Uh-oh.
Here we
All
go.
right.
This must be a banger.
Let's see what we
Paper
got.
Man back with a banger, man.
Yeah,
We got
yeah,
DELL-P
yeah,
about to
yeah.
drop some knowledge on y'all. Y'all hear this?
Grammarly helps make your writing clear and concise, no matter where you are. With Grammarly on your
So you're a philosopher? Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Most traits I sketch it. We're creating town minor to the major players. And I'm serving 100 tribes, crazy players playing Sega. I was one flow. So whether it was never get a big money, nobody restricted living pretty people. So my fitness people, they just resonate with many people. I attempt to relieve you of verification. Like it's up, just a mumbling and aggravation. The city thought they got a destination. Middle finger to that destination. And all the cops out here is designated. Kids, demons, rich, the land, dead out and catch a breath. Look out with the teacher said, forever cooking, I keep them fed. Giving food for thought instead of poison, I teach instead. Streets are messed by the gritty. From the stuff turned to Gotham City. For mothers, we still alive in city, buried in AC. I never spirit in the breeze. When I pen my give up the leave with the test bigger than me. This is trust and candy. All calls are only. They can't handle it. I keep it going like, I keep it going like, Big boy alive, for the fire high, for the fire, gotta grind to survive. Come on, might rhyme, keeping my life from the line. In the sense it is, don't decide what you mind. Not different, highly controversial like Don Lemon. My mind different, thinking every second, yo, stop ticking. No providing competition, I can go the distance. No pitch when it comes to it, no restrictions. My stance is every day can't neglect me. World know I got a flow that'll crack the left. Powerful, build up, you must be not sour you. Lyrically, the mind is you, the friends are unfollowed. Unstoppable, top of my weight class. Homie, you the guy, it's the product of straight flash. No direction, where you going to fit at? Faces is a lesson, last no impact. Iceman peace, tell them that the kid back. Illest guy in that industry, get a kid at. Ball loaded, can't be touched, y'all know it. I'm always on point, never catch y'all moving. The rest, you say both, stay stretched, you can't go. Landslide, when you say both. Most cameras is across the finish line. Say that boy coaches Minnesota and winter time. Give me mine.
Salute. Yo. Oh my God. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Tough to love podcast. Your boy DELL-P.
That's what we love.
This versus is on Sunday. I'm gonna give y'all one more. I got a rep for K. Since I rep for K already. So let's put y'all gift to the track on.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I see it. Let's get it. Y'all heard it here first. Y'all saying?
Heard it here.
Y'all heard it here first. DELL-P. Just rock on the ones and twos. And big knowledge into your face. And in your mind.
Eat a rap. I just got
You know what I'm saying?
how we get back in. I have no idea. How do I get back to the screen?
I love this beat. I love this beat.
I'll bring it back in. All right, what's it called?
Young, gifted, and black.
Instrumental rap.
Yeah, Big Daddy Kane.
Who actually book is that? I mean, Boogie is Boogie who?
Boogie Down Productions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's KRS.
Dang.
Now at Wawa, get 15 cents off per gallon when you use the Wawa app to fuel up. Now through October.
Hold on. I gotta do this again. So I took it all the way down.
Comfort Level Podcast.
We in the middle.
Paper man, back with a banger, man.
We just did philosophy. So now we're gonna do some Kane.
I love to hear this type of music, man. It puts me back into the vibe.
That's love.
Mm-hmm.
No, because I got in the studio with somebody. Shout out to my nigga Murder. Like, he dope as shit, but that's his name.
Word.
So, like, when I got in, I was like, whoa.
Right.
So I wasn't even expecting what I was doing.
Right.
And I just like, it took me back to a whole like back in the day.
I lost 97 pounds.
Right. And then they go.
Not into that.
I lost
Shout out to
90
Murder, man, because he did his thing.
I lost 70 pounds.
I've lost 48.5 pounds with him.
My name is
I lost some pounds as well.
When I lost my first pound.
I was doing this.
Shut up. You remember when you met me?
I was skinny.
Ooh, that's what we doing?
That's what we doing.
That's what we doing.
That's the Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah, that's
Ready?
We got rep
Yo,
for Kane.
shout out to Big Daddy Kane.
We got rep for Kane.
Always was ahead of his time.
They come on Sunday.
Yeah, KRS
Sunday,
and,
right?
KRS and Kane.
That's right.
Oh, they
KRS.
going
Sunday versus
How
yeah.
they doing? How are they doing that battle?
That's a celebration. I don't even think that's a battle. That's
it gotta be.
Well, see, that's where. Wait, before we go in here, that's where people get it mixed up. This is about nostalgia. It's not.
Yeah, it ain't about no
battle.
battle.
It's about
Right.
nostalgia.
No, we
win.
dig that, but
The
it's just
fans.
like, damn, you got KRS-One
Yeah.
going against Big Daddy Kane.
They're
It's
not
like,
going
wow.
against. They're sharing.
So we y'all gonna put Rock him
That's
up
where
against.
y'all get. That's where y'all get it.
That's what we wanted to see, honestly. Rakim and Big Daddy Kane, because
Why
they
does she
always
do
had a
this
secret
every
rivalry.
day?
Yeah, but KRS-One just as
Just
great.
as powerful, yeah.
Just as great.
He already made the album The Blueprint.
Right. Real right.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, this DELL-P time.
Let's get it. Full of stuff in the man, yeah, we ain't know this stuff in the man, what I say, yo, check it. Full of stuff in the man, I want to grab notes, find the guidelines, keep your eye on the section, watch from the sidelines, blowing emphasis and landing at prime time, I'm stepping on the beats without a helmet and cleat, get out of my level when I can reach, pressure perception, I'm about to see, people guessing not to type their brand, they don't know what's from up with the pure and cash, I ain't gotta go on my way to make it with something everything, the spot I heard coming, never came deep, keeping the fire running, I won't let the thing, still too low, just keep moving in the people, can't go in the town now, too close, it ain't about the solid, it's about the getting people, but I ain't talking about the good people, and I just go, come to the prison, it's not behind the wall, and the children, and I'm not the job, so in the records, the lucky kind of stuff, the joint records, the records, the joint got the spark, but I ain't letting nothing because I got the heart, I hear flying, like a flying dog, I got a ton of pussy like a bunch of oats, I'm about to get the truth so I can come and go, living by the truth, you heard the road, my niggas stop the truth, they rock smoke, never got it, drop it, keep my belly, the body, the organizing, I'm prepared to buy it, try to get behind the followers, and when the ride, and pop it, but got the signal, from the start, it's coming off, I'm a star, I ain't staying to be the devil, I'm saying, you know, I'm playing safe to be sending over the cash, level more practice, inside the free, listen, man, go back to the kind of free, listen together, excited, I'm not the body, split that, it's not a problem with me, I need to be the quality, all that quality, I'm with the best, and listen, you're in quality, it's a problem, I'm sitting with the quality, listen, what is real, but don't give up, with the color, gotta call for real, yeah, love, I'm a hold it down, yes. I'm a hold it down, yes. Yo, make the work for the people first. The rock is ready. I'm testing all the lines to the I know what it's called. What it's not to the I'm trying to put the style in the pocket of the 30 years later, still out here on the move. Ready to go and everything. I've been on the truth. The people
why that most spots when I do with the belief that no one brother got me to self-discipline, flows, I can hell with them. With the products in the pocket that they can sell with them. Old school like up in the cell, yeah. With the well, pick the photo, son, telling themselves, give the hell what system of God, I'm out the field. This pockets out the hill. They probably wait to make it, but they know they're not the real. No bluffing, I let them know just how I feel. Play the hand I'm dealt, many jokers got the feel. Same open face. Yeah, time to hold it bait. Before the break, they catch it like golden tape. Solidify the design, my road is safe. Unlock the hate. Make no mistake that the love will overpower that. I got the crown for the underground going by the facts.
All right, that was the bomb,
Woo.
the bomb.
Thank
You got any shout outs before we get up out of here? Shout out
to Wordsmith Entertainment, Trash Man, Chief, Forever Telling Me, Zone Boy Med. Shout out to my queen, Zayna. Make sure y'all follow her at Zayna Love. She got the best shea butter on the planet.
Be here with that.
Zay Shay. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Comfort Level Podcast for having me. I truly appreciate it. JANNYSHMANNY, Papers, salute to y'all.
Absolutely, man. Paper Man back with a banger, man. Saying with JANNYSHMANNY on the Comfort Level Podcast at WCMD Media. And we got none other than the guy, the legend, DELL-P. Now we about to take y'all out with this new music by Paper Bands. It's called No Hands.
He just won.
Me steady flossing, big bossin', hit that motherfucking clutch out often. Get lost in the town out Boston. With a fresh chick I be seeing often. Out Charleston, stacking money sounds till they get lost in. Shit's been a whip, I be in the latest. Trips that have been dead, I be in the business. When my niggas getting money, they be endless. Ride around and drop top Benzes. Hang off on a red bone on the phone, text screaming now, money, anything. Me doing my thing, switching my game.
Yo, shout out to all my Vigo people on here, you feel what I'm saying? Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all got none other than DELL-P sitting here from Philly, you feel what I'm saying? A legend. You feel what I'm saying? We drink nothing but legends up in this joint. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go follow him at where?
Hey, DELL-P 215. Make sure y'all
Yeah, y'all see it. All right, it's your boy Paper Man back with a banger. Man, I'ma holla at y'all for the next show on Thursday. Peace out.
Switch lanes in the porch and suck y'all. Low bad bitch squirted when she bust off. Had a nigga on serve when the way it came. In the grass and it came in the wet. Leaned in the seat, looking at the stars when they eat. Chillin' in the belly of the beast on the cold sheets with the OE, so nigga don't approach me. You know what it is when it don't be. Don't be talking about ends when you round them. They'll run up in your crib for your bounty. Take everything you own out the county. Leave you on MP, don't tempt me. Ain't nothing but money makers around me. Ride the rich, feed the poor, either or. We gon' make this money. Fly by night, overnight success. I'ma make it to the venue by the night. My fans gon' love when I like. They gon' make this music blow tonight. Look at all these views, they going up. I ain't no more growing up. It's a million things I wanna touch. Hold like Ray Allen, put me with no hands. Popping that thing like a grand slam. Throwing it back like she understand.
All right, guys.
Mommy, she throw it with no hands. Popping that thing like a grand slam. Throwing it back for the paper bags. Throwing it again for the motherland. Dropping that ass in my dog, the back to the dog, and watch how the whip it at. Took on a beat and I put it down. Beat on the track, I'm a fully cat. Minus the issue with niggas that they did the best they could go and challenge with me. Park 50 on the dash, niggas fast. I give a ghost. Get going, never been low wall. Eye the storm, my God, as beat as a ball. It pop with me on. Now weaving in and out of land. That's it for making my own way. That's it for making my own change. That's it for greatness. I am a wicked third eye on a beam. Y'all mean knocking these niggas out by the team. I am a beast when I'm getting this cream. Solo for sure that you niggas can't hold me. I keep a gag on me at all times. Might just blow up like time bombs. This is my life and my timeline. All of my women be bad dimes. Flicking the wrist and